Hailed as one of the best Q joints in Texas, this place was started back in 2010 by the Fortons. That's pit boss Justin and his wife, boss lady Diane.
So, man, Justin, I understand you guys started like a farmer's market?
Well, it actually started a lot earlier than that. We used to just drive our pit around selling barbecue sandwiches out of the back, car washes and Jiffy Lubes and stuff like that.
Gosh, so you've come a long way. It's got to be pretty cool to see this line, like how far y'all come.
It's been quite a ride, you know. I mean, from there to the farmer's market and then over here, it's been crazy.
A serious ride for a couple that stepped away from corporate gigs to chase their dreams, which actually didn't start out as barbecue.
Well, when we got into it, we didn't even consider ourselves a barbecue joint. It was more of a southern food restaurant. So we had barbecue and we had fried chicken and a bunch of other stuff, but it was, over time, it was the barbecue that really captured people's attention.
So y'all still have fried chicken?
Yeah, we still do fried chicken and a bunch of other stuff.
But it's the real deal Texas Q that inspired an insane feeding frenzy and a line that can stretch down the block. I've invited a buddy of mine to lunch, Texas Monthly barbecue editor Daniel Vaughn. And what better way to do lunch than with the trough, complete with beef rib, pork ribs, brisket, pulled pork, and sausage.
Yeah, I think we need to divide and conquer here. You go with that.
As if we're gonna get to the end, like, oh, you ate some of my half. I mean,
you're gonna need one of these.
All right, there we go.
Like, look at the size of that beef rib compared to this.
Just for comparison's
You need
sake.
a little spare rib here.
Dude. All right, obviously, I mean, the beef rib has taken off. You didn't see many places doing this
Right.
10 years ago.
You had Louis Miller Barbecue and Black's Barbecue. That's really all there was. Now, within about the last 5 or 6 years, so many barbecue places are doing the beef rib, and now even outside of Texas.
Oh man, I'm catching something sweet too in his rub.
Texas is known for the salt and pepper rubs,
Right.
but at Pecan Lodge, they have 8 or 9 different spices in their rub, including a little bit of sugar. They weren't really barbecue purists going into this. They're also not coming from a barbecue family, so they don't feel beholden to certain recipes. So they have the freedom to do some different things. I mean, that bark on there,
It's thick.
it is.
Like, I need a lot more of those napkins, man. It's like all over my face.
Yeah, here, let me help you out there.
Thanks, buddy. This platter's basically for the indecisive man. Like,
Yeah. Or the connoisseur, depending on who. They got their pork sausage and then the beef sausage here. The beef has a little bit of kick with some jalapenos, so.
Holy smokes, man. What do you think Pecan Lodge brought to Dallas that wasn't here before?
Well, I think it brought a new understanding of what barbecue could be. The whole idea of standing in a line, that there was barbecue worth waiting on.
Yeah.
You know, that didn't happen here in Dallas until Pecan Lodge started to get that line. The other barbecue joints that have opened here, they just have an understanding that if they want to really make a mark, then this is their target now.
That's a tough bullseye to hit, man.
It is, but it's something to strive for.
No kidding.
Folks will continue to try, but for now, Pecan Lodge is the king of Dallas Q, and we just conquered our own lunch.
Okay, so what I have here, and it's kind of a strange thing that they do, but it's featured basically at nighttime, is they have what's called a ramen hot pot, where they basically put the miso soup, which is just the broth, and they put it here on a burner in a big bowl, so it's cooking basically while you're waiting. And right here in the middle is basically a big box that consists of your ramen noodles, and then it consists of the toppings that you use. So like right here we have the pork belly and the scallions and the grilled corn, and then here's some eggs right here and some other vegetables. So yeah, I'm just gonna start by putting in the noodles, or try to. And some grilled pork. Okay, and while we're waiting for our ramen here to warm up, we have the appetizer, which is the steamed pork belly bun, which basically the outside is just a regular steamed bun, and then on the inside is just a grilled pork belly along with some vegetables, and it looks like they have some sort of sauce in here. So let me just give this a try really quick. The pork belly is it's very crunchy, and it's really salty. And so the steamed bun on the outside, it adds like a really sweet taste to it. So you're getting like a good sweet and salty mix in there, and then the vegetables just add on a good thing to it. Not so much as the sauce, because the sauce is adding to the saltiness too, but it's really good. Okay, so now the ramen's done. I'm gonna start by getting some broth first. And then after that, we'll get some of the, we'll try to fish out some noodles. Oh, it's hot. And some grilled pork. And some more noodle. And more pork belly. And some of the vegetables. Okay, now that I have the ramen in front of me, actually what I should do, I'll start with the broth for you guys because it's gonna help this right here. So yeah, let me try this. Oh man. Oh, that's so good for my throat. Okay.
Ha llegado el amor y sin yo darme cuenta he cambiado por ti mi vida entera. Yo te doy todo de mí y sé que tú serás por siempre mía. Quiero decirte que no sé vivir si no estás aquí. Quiero decirte que no sé vivir si no estás aquí, amor. Ha llegado el amor y sin yo darme cuenta he cambiado por ti mi vida entera. Yo te doy todo de mí y sé que tú serás por siempre mía. Quiero decirte que no sé vivir si no estás aquí. Quiero decirte que no sé vivir si no estás aquí, amor.
Today we're checking out some of the hottest tables in Dallas, starting right here in the Design District at FT33. The city's Design District plays host to a number of exciting eateries, including this striking space, which is serving seasonal modern cuisine from chef Matt McAllister.
The basic premise of the restaurant is to showcase classically prepared food that focuses on the bounty of North Texas.
You'll see real innovation when you score a spot in this venue's industrial chic dining room. The bar serves creations like peach cocktails, and the kitchen takes familiar ingredients like kale and farro and makes them seem new.
We utilize as much Texas and Oklahoma protein as possible, and we definitely use farmers for a very wide variety of fruits and vegetables.
The Design District also plays host to Oak, another stunner that incorporates local proteins and produce into an elegant array of dishes.
We change the menu about 6 times a year, always seasonally, keeping it as local as possible, always keeping it fresh and new and different. Even been called bold and aggressive at points, but I don't want it to be heavy, I just want it to be super flavorful.
This restaurant feels like the merger between old and new Dallas. There's polished service being offered in a trendy space, and a selection of American fare is packed with exciting flourishes.
We want to be the ones that everybody's following. We try to bring you food that's locally grown, it's locally done, and it's not the meat and potatoes that you're used to.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Head over to the hip Bishop Arts District to score some of the city's best Italian at Lucia, a pint-sized charmer that makes it feel like you're eating in someone's house.
Lucia is a small Italian restaurant. We have 14 tables. We wanted to kind of have a restaurant where we could be here and kind of see all of the folks, the tables, be really involved.
Fresh-made salumi and pastas that are handcrafted each day make up the menu. And the amazing combination of rustic food and a small dining room make this a hard-to-get reservation, so be sure to book early.
We do generally stay pretty booked table-wise, but we have 4 seats at the display kitchen bar, and when the weather is beautiful like it is right now, we have seats out on the patio. Those are always walk-up, first come, first serve, and if you can be flexible on time, it makes it a lot easier for us to be able to accommodate you. We want you to come in and eat pasta.